Sports are about competition. The goal of every athlete or every team is to win. Unfortunately, two factors have been pushing American sport in an unhealthy direction. One of the factors is obsession with winning, no matter what the cost. The other factors is money. These two factors put extreme pressure on both player and coach to focus single-mindedly on winning. This has resulted in a problem that is spreading and becoming more serious. That problem is cheating. Of course, there are rules in all sports to penalize cheating, so coach and player have had to come up with ingenious way to get around the rules. Getting a competitive edge even at fairly is seen as a strategy rather than cheating. Illegal acts are now even being accepted as part of the game. Coach encourage players to cheat or coach simply look the other way when they know player commits illegal acts during the game. And referees rarely do anything to discourage cheating or they impose minimal penalties. A professor of sport and recreation, Dr. James Spray, introduced the term normative cheating to refer to new methods of cheating commonly used in sport today. This refers to strategies used to create conditions of some advantage over an opponent. This strategy do not actually break the rules. Instead, coach and player have learned how to use loopholes in the rules to gain a competitive advantage. There are many forms of normative cheating. In basketball, for example, it is common for a player to pretend to be forced in order to receive an undeserved foul shot. In football, players are typically coached to use illegal techniques to hold or chip opponents without referees noticing. And in baseball, home team often doctor their field to suit their strengths to and minimize the strength of their opponents. For example, if a home team knows they will face a fast team, they will spread water outside between bases to slow down the runners of the other team. Other techniques used by home teams is just include increasing the heat of in the visitor locker room to make the athletes sluggish, and some schools even use psychological tricks such as painting the visitor locker rooms pink, a color set to reduce strength and makes people less aggressive. Normative cheating attends to of the first area of sports as well. College competes to recruit the best high school players in the country, although there are rules about when and how often college can contract recruits. Coaches are adept in bending this rule. For instance, it is against the rules to send the newspaper clippings about a university sports team to players being recruited. However, if a newspaper clipping is attached the to the back of the letter, it is technically okay, even if the letter has only one sentence. Normative cheating has been cracked into American high school sport. If a good athlete wants to play for a school far away from where he lives, he may move to the home of relatives or friends that live near that school. That way, he technically lives within the school district of his new school. He has obeyed the letter of the law, but not spirit.